It's Blake Manshine doing the reflection for paper number one. The first question is, why'd you address this rhetorical situation in the manner that you did? Pretty much because that was how I felt like it happened in my head, when it was going on. So my coworker was getting yelled at and screamed at, and it was just kind of something. It was funny, but it was scary at the same time. And I was trying to kind of convey that throughout the paper that this is how it really went down. This is how everybody felt. I was trying to really express the emotions of me and the people I worked with, and kind of get so the reader can get the full feeling of the situation. For problems I have with the writing process, pick one. Probably just be getting back into writing. Taking the summer, working off summer, and haven't really wrote any papers. Haven't really done any real writing. I think getting back into the using the right words. Not abbreviating a bunch of stuff like you would on social media or something like that. And just kind of getting the right grammar type stuff down. Pretty much be it. What came natural to you, and/or what did you enjoy about writing this assignment? Uh, it was fun to look back on the memory. That was something I enjoyed. It was kind of something I hadn't really thought about. It kind of brings back a little bit of stuff about the Marine Corps, where a lot of things you don't see out in the real world, you do see in the Marine Corps. Like you would never expect somebody you work with at a business to get screamed at and cussed out for an email, but in the Marine Corps, it's kind of funny. Looking back on it, it's something that you may never get to see again. It's just it was fun to look back on that and kind of remember what it was like being a young PFC back in the Marines, and kind of how everything was so brand new, and just seeing what an impact seeing somebody get cussed out made on me. And it really made me realize why I'm still going into the business management major, because I got to experience what being in charge was, and I got to see how when you do things differently, even as simple as writing a good email, it makes such a big impact. What came easy, or what came easy or naturally to me, I would say just the writing of the story was pretty easy. The writing as a whole, recounting what I wanted to use for this paper, was pretty easy, because that was the biggest thing that's happened in my life to make me really appreciate writing classes and writing papers and having to try to do good. So the easiest, that would be the easiest. Just picking the right memory. I think was pretty simple. I didn't have to worry about that too much. Upon consideration of your writing, would you have done anything differently? I don't think so. I think I did a pretty good job. Uh, Maybe try to get a draft done earlier so I could go to the writing center some more times, but I felt like I got rid of most of the grammar errors, so I wouldn't change really anything. Do you feel you wholly accomplished the assignment objectives? I believe I did. I down the went down the grading scale, and it seemed like I covered everything. So I don't think I missed anything, or there's anything I really could have elaborated on. And when I got the feedback from the draft 1.2, I did take that in consideration and made the changes that you asked me. So I would say I think I got everything done to the best of my ability. All right, thank you.